that you made one this year, and by a little birdie, I mean Akbar.
It's not a resolution, Jerry. It's a goal. Okay, you remember when I went on Celebrity Jeopardy and I lost because I didn't know what parkour was.
Yeah. No. I only remember your successes, Sheryl. I never remember your failures. But yeah, you didn't know what parkour was.
Well, hold on. I decided that parkour wouldn't beat me. I would beat parkour. You want to see?
Does Cupid prefer cloth diapers? Yes, Sheryl, I want to see. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, hold my latte. Section chocolate.
Holy
Parkour 2024.
It's Monday.
We come together, get the fireworks started. Yeah, we the life of the party, it's true. Look at that, look at that, look at that vibe. Everybody gather around. Look at that, look at that, look at that shine. Baby, that's the lights go down. Look at that, look at that, look at that smile. Every time you come around, I feel like I'm brand new.
Some questions. First off, Sheryl, you need to be on the next episode of American Ninja Warrior. And then secondly, though, I thought after that dope intro, I was for sure you were going to be strutting, but then all of a sudden you still came out.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. I know.
I thought you was going to have your gangster lead on.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, you can parkour, but you can't walk in heels.
No.
Hold on, was that you?
No, I'd like to thank our stunt double. That was not me.
That was amazing.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And here's the thing with my shoes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have lost a lot of weight, as you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up my red bottoms, so they too big. So that's why my shoe almost fell off around the corner. But Jerry's telling my toes are done.
This is it. Toes look great, and
I
it
accept
fits.
Prince Charming.
If it fits Prince Charming.
Say that.
Okay. All right.
I accept Prince Charming.
Yes, your Cinderella awaits.
Yes.
Before we jump into our show today, we got to wish Miss Oprah Winfrey a very happy birthday. Hard to believe she is 70 years young, looking better than ever. Well done, Miss Oprah Winfrey. All right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She does. We ready for it, guys? It is time for Top of the Top. Oh, yeah. It was a weekend full of football. The Super Bowl is set. The matchup is a blast from 4 years in the past. It is the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers playing in Super Bowl 58 after 2 intense playoff games. They were real heartbreakers for the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. I know Akbar did not move off the couch yesterday, right? Or out of your bed, as it turns out.
No, I was in the bed the whole time in PJs watching all the games.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. How was it? What was it like, Jerry?
You know, I mean, what we're seeing now with the Kansas City Chiefs, and congratulations everybody, is we're seeing a dynasty in the making. It's like happening, you know, and it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon.
Which is a good thing.
And the last time we had that was the Patriots.
Yeah.
And I think I speak on behalf of anyone who's not a Patriots fan. Dynasties get annoying after a while.
Not this one, though.
Not if you're a
this
Chiefs
one.
fan. Not if you're a
Just saying,
Chiefs
like,
fan.
I'm not from Baltimore, I'm not a Ravens
Yeah.
fan, but I was really pulling for Lamar yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, I had this, like a lot of people watching this, when you watch these dynasties, is you know at some point they're going to win the game, you know?
Yeah.
And I just felt bad for Lamar, but congrats to the
good for
Chiefs
Mahomes.
again.
Good for Mahomes again.
Mahomes, I think Mahomes really showed
Yeah.
who he is. He is the top dog in the league.
Yep.
Tom Brady retires. It is Patrick Mahomes all day. He's going to repeat. He's going to win this Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson did show me who he really was in that. Of course, there's the Zay Flower, mess ups and stuff like that. But I love it.
Can we all
Their
talk
defense
about
is playing at a high level, though. The Chiefs
Wait, why
defense.
are the 49ers favored to win, though?
Whoever put that out,
They
they
are.
don't.
They're favored to win.
They don't know football. That's why they.
Oh, wait, they don't know football? Wait, they've
whoever
won.
they that makes these spread, like it's not
Wait,
even
they've been to
close.
7 Super Bowls. This is going to be their 8th Super Bowl. They've won 5. So
Look at
how,
that.
they do not know football? Where,
No, the people who are saying that the 49ers are favored. No.
Wait a minute. While we all talking sports, let's talk romance.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
let's talk about what people are really talking about.
Taylor Swift gonna make it back from Japan
Yes.
to be with her man
Yep.
while he go fight for this trophy, right?
Yep. Right.
And then I'm gonna need her to jump in that halftime show with Usher and kill it.
You know what? My girlfriend is a huge Taylor Swift fan, and last night she was like, okay, so everyone's saying that as soon as her concert comes down in Tokyo, she gets right on her plane and she
Right.
makes it right in time for the kickoff, and she's going to come
She'll
and
be
blah, blah,
back
blah,
in
blah.
time.
And I was
She'll
like,
be back.
this is wild. People are crazy.
Because it's gonna happen. That's her possible fiance. Get her done, girl. Come on back. Motivate him.
And let me tell you something.
Motivate him.
Because
He
the
has
Super
time.
Bowl,
Yeah.
because the Super Bowl is right here on CBS, I can see it now. They're gonna have a special camera with the motorcade as she
Swift
gets off the
cam.
plane. They're gonna have the whole plane. When is Taylor Swift plane gonna land? You're gonna see it land. You're gonna see the motorcade go through the strip, and boom,
Yeah.
she's gonna pop up.
She is. She's coming. There's no way she's listening.
I just want to say, this is going to be the biggest Super Bowl of all time.
Period. Right.
Congrats to
Yes.
CBS.
I
It's
think
right here on
so,
CBS and Paramount Plus. But I want to say, I was really noticing Taylor's, if you look at that photo, her left hand looks like it could use
Another
a large
ring?
Super Bowl ring.
Yeah,
Right there.
Yep.
I'm not
Super
kidding.
Bowl
I
diamond.
truly believe if they win the Super Bowl, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and I think they will, I think we're going to see a Super Bowl and an engagement happen.
Wow.
Hey.
I think we're
Wait,
going to see
I
it.
was getting
Not
ready
in
to go
the
there.
same
No, no, no.
night.
I think
In
we're
the
going to see a
same night?
proposal.
No. I think you're right because I
In the
swear to
same
you,
night?
I thought the same
No.
thing.
Not the
Taylor's
same
going.
night.
No.
Look, after they do all the confetti, it's going to happen right.
No,
It's going to happen after the confetti. Hold on a second.
That's too much.
Go. Okay, no,
Too
it's
much.
after the confetti, yeah, they won the
Come
Super Bowl.
on,
I love you, Kansas City.
No.
Let me get a hell yeah, Kansas
No.
City. And then he's gonna go into his sneaky
No.
pads.
No,
He's gonna get into his knee, and he's gonna go, Taylor. Yeah. That's what she. Yeah.
This is
Too
all.
much.
Listen.
People are going to be like,
Perfect example of why
Are you kidding
men
me?
do everything wrong. That is
Yeah.
never.
No.
That's right.
Hold me back.
I'm so sorry.
back.
I will break it to you.
Hold me back.
How is it the men?
No.
The men are saying that the women are like, this is too much.
Say it, Natalie.
I'm going to tell you why this is not
Hold on a
gonna
second.
happen.
No woman would want that in.
I'm going to tell you this is not going to happen because no woman would want this to
That is
happen. This way.
No. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you.
No.
I'm gonna tell
Take
you
your
why.
Super Bowl trophy. That is your special night.
Yeah.
You get
Right.
the trophy. You get
No.
your ring.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm going to tell you why. They have those confetti cannons, right? You are the winners of the Super Bowl. Boom, the confetti cannons go off.
I hear you.
He's going to take a knee. Imagine that. Hold on a second.
No.
Imagine
Hear him out.
Imagine that photo.
No.
Imagine that
I
photo.
know, I hear you
That
guys.
will be.
You guys are thinking
she wants her
you
own
guys,
moment.
She wants her
Right.
own moment. You guys, it's
She's going to get her
Listen.
moment.
No.
Hold on. She's
Listen.
going to get her
His
moment in
ring.
front of 50 million people. In front of 50 million people.
Akbar. I'm sorry.
Akbar.
That's not
why
making
you're
it
wrong.
special
That's
for
why
her.
you're wrong. No
His
woman
ring-
wants that to happen
No.
in front of 50
His
million
ring
people.
is his ring.
100,000
Her
people.
ring
Yes.
is her ring.
Yes.
She wants her
right.
own
Watch
moment.
this. Watch this.
Yes.
Don't y'all let me down now. By show of hands, how many of you guys would want to be proposed in front of 50 million people?
No.
Celebrate. Look at all the hands. Look at all the hands. Look at all the hands.
She performed in front of people.
No woman wants
That's what she knows.
No, she would want her own private moment.
No woman. You want that moment in private. You want that moment.
Put this on Instagram. Put this on X. And I promise you, we're gonna win this one.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
She lives her life in front of the cameras. This has to be a private moment.
No, that's all she knows. That's all she knows.
Hey.
Meanwhile, they may lose. They may lose. The 49ers may end up winning. So we are going way over the top here. Sorry, don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger, Akbar. And then what happens?
Oh, my
then they go off into the night.
The 49ers will lose. The Kansas City Chiefs will win.
Oh my gosh.
And Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He's right. Akbar, when you're right,
Oh,
man.
my
When you're right, you're right.
All right. Well, stick around. Who knew it was going to get so heated around here? There's a lot more on the top. We'll come right back. Show you this. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he appeared at a recent professional women's hockey league game between Ottawa and Boston, where he's, of course, rooting for Ottawa. But what had the internet buzzing was his super enthusiastic clap, which the Daily Caller likened to, quote, a drugged-up seal. Now you know what I was doing. What do we think?
Oh, my goodness. Did you see the young lady next to him?
That's his daughter.
That's his daughter.
That's his daughter.
Oh, his daughter's like, Dad.
She's like.
If that shot right there.
That's the look.
That's the look. I got daughters. I know, like, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Dad, you are embarrassing me.
That's so funny.
She's like, seriously, Dad? Like, calm it down.
He lost all cool points. I used to think that Justin Trudeau was cool. He lost like 2 cool points for that one. No. Like,
that's enthusiasm.
No. When look, I'm a Lakers fan. I go to Lakers game all the time. And there you go, Lakers. But when you clap, you see something good. It's just right here, real cool, inside control.
Wait,
and then when
you got to do it down low.
No, just right here. Just got to be real cool with it. You know, you got to be cool. And then when something happens, a fist pump. You just transition.
That's it.
He knows the camera is on him. It's like Taylor Swift. She knows the camera's on her. You know what I mean? At all times. You're Justin Trudeau. You're the Prime Minister of Canada. What are we doing?
I gotta say, Akbar.
I like that.
Akbar had an energy drink today. He's like, Akbar, you are.
You're on fire. You're on fire. Fist bump.
I can't wait to go to a sporting event with Akbar and be like.
I know. Do you remember Nicole Kidman at the Oscars a couple of years back?
Yes.
Remember people were like making fun of her. Remember the finger? She had a very long, because she said her jewelry was getting in the way. So she had to clap because it was hurting her hands.
But everybody else is doing the cool clap too. It's right here. It's just.
Yeah.
You know what Prime Minister Trudeau made me think of? Remember the Gypsy Kings? Remember that band?
I love them.
Remember they would be like.
Love them.
Bambaleo, bambaleo.
Yeah, but that was in time to the music.
That's a soul clap right there.
That
That's
was
a soul
into the
clap.
music.
That's a soul clap right
I
there.
feel like I'm a high clapper.
You're a high
clapper? I'm like up here.
I like that.
I think you want people to see you, and feel you. If you're down here, if you're doing a fist bump, you can't really feel that.
No, you can. It's right.
A fist bump is Celine Dion. That's what a fist bump is. That's Celine right there.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, we are giving a super deserving teacher a Super Bowl surprise and one of these. We don't want to miss her reaction. We'll be right back.
All right, 1 week from today, we are heading to Vegas to kick off a whole week of action leading up to Super Bowl 58. And a part of our celebration, we teamed up with the NFL and the Super Bowl committee to surprise a football superfan and, you guys, a real-life superhero. She's about to get the surprise of a lifetime. Take a look.
These high school students file into the gym at Slam, Nevada, a sports leadership school outside of Las Vegas, for what they think is a student council assembly. But this is actually a highly orchestrated ruse for a very deserving teacher.
Welcome to the High School Student Council Election Assembly. Thank you all for being here.
10th grade English teacher Nada Peete doesn't know it yet, but she's being celebrated for her outstanding contributions to the community. Nada experienced homelessness as a teenager, yet graduated valedictorian and went on to graduate from UC Davis. Her passion for learning has made her one of the top educators in Las Vegas.
And it's my honor to work with you all. You guys are inspiring, talented, creative, and intelligent.
Nada's good friend and colleague, Monica Elenis, nominated her for her inspiring work.
It's really exciting this opportunity came about because nobody deserves it like Nada. There's a lot of educators here in Las Vegas, but I don't think anybody's doing it quite like her. I really nominated Miss Peete because she really is a really genuine example of what it means to be an educator. She's holistically engaged in the success of every single one of her students. I'm beyond grateful that she got selected, but I'm also beyond happy that I was able to nominate such a wonderful and caring person.
Meanwhile, Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Aidan O'Connell arrives to help deliver a special surprise.
Nada's someone who has an awesome story, has given a lot during her whole life, and especially here. So to be able to give back to someone who gives is an extreme honor for me.
Nada has no idea that Aidan is here and doesn't know what's about to happen.
This team would not be complete without all of the other leaders.
We have a special guest right now, Las Vegas Raiders quarterback, Aidan O'Connell.
Heard about your story, what you've done for Slam here. You're an inspiration. Your generosity to help people is a huge inspiration, so we wanted to give you something. So on behalf of the NFL, on CBS The Talk, the Las Vegas Super Bowl Host Committee, we want to surprise you with 2 tickets to Super Bowl 58 at Allegiant Stadium.
I'm so honored to be recognized. I'm literally speechless, and I'm never this way.
So I didn't mean to interrupt your speech.
No, definitely interrupt the speech. Definitely interrupt the speech.
Nada's daughter, Lauren, who attends the school, was there to witness the powerful moment. And things get really emotional when the principal brings out another surprise for Nada, her friend Monica.
When I saw her face, and I knew this is all her, that's the moment that I just burst into tears. She means so much to me. She knows my heart.
I've known Nada since 2020. To see her in action in front of all her kids, in front of her principals, and her daughter looking up to her is amazing.
Nada's brother will be hitting Allegiant Stadium with her on game day.
DeMarco, you won't believe it. We going to the Super Bowl. I'm taking you.
Congratulations. Let's go.
Woo! A once-in-a-lifetime experience for the teacher who makes a difference for so many kids.
I just thought I was just a teacher doing what I'm naturally good at because this is just what I do. But I do get stories from students that tell me how much I've inspired them, so I hear it a lot. But you don't internalize it, really. You just keep going. And that's what I've learned to do, just keep going. And look where it's gotten me.
Joining us now via Skype from Slam, Nevada is superstar teacher Nada Peete along with some of her students. Nada, welcome. Oh my gosh. You were so surprised last week. Has it sunk in? You are going to Super Bowl 58, and how are you going to get those tickets into your purse?
Oh my goodness. First off, shout out to the NFL. Thank you guys for recognizing me. Honestly, it didn't sink in last night until you made that catch. Let's go, Nada!
Yes, I know. Your team is in the game.
Everybody, I love you, Niner Gang. Faithful to the Bay.
Well, Nada, first off, I got to say, you are an overcomer like the 49ers. We saw the 49ers overcome last night, so you're a super fan. Do you think you'll have enough of a voice to teach your class on the Monday after the Super Bowl?
Honestly, I lose my voice really quick, so I know for sure when I come back, I'm not going to have any voice at all. But, you know, the kids thrive off my energy, so I'm going to come in with pure energy and nothing but smiles, but no voice.
That's okay. Well, you inspire your students every day. How do you hope sharing this experience will impact them?
Honestly, Marianne Williamson once said, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate, our deepest fear is that we're most powerful. And honestly, I hope that this event and me being here and all this goodness happening all around me just shows them that they can let go of fear. They don't have to let fear lead their life. I hope that it inspires them. I like to think of myself as an inspiration leader as well, so I hope they walk away from it never giving up on themselves, believing in themselves first, and continuing to not let fear be a reason why they don't try. That should never be a reason why they can't do that.
Students, does she inspire you? I bet she does, right?
Do I inspire you guys?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Nada, you have the best time ever. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Thank you so much for all that you do. Have the best time at Super Bowl 58. We'll be in Las Vegas all next week with our own lead up to the big game. We can't wait. Have a good one. Coming up next from the new movie Junction, Jamie Chung. We'll be right back.
She's a talented actor you know from Lovecraft Country, Sucker Punch, and the Hangover movies. Now she stars in the powerful new film Junction, which follows three characters deeply impacted by the opioid epidemic. Take a look.
Sounds to me like a pinched sciatica nerve. Now, medication can help ease the pain, but it's not a cure. I would recommend you go see our acupuncturist or the physical therapist that we work with.
I don't know what to do about the pain now. You know, I just think about ending it all. I don't know. You have to make it stop. Please.
Please welcome the spectacular Jamie Chung. Welcome to the talk.
Wow, thank you. You're such a Niner hater, but that's okay.
Wow. Hold on. So I know you're from San Francisco, so I'm assuming that you're a fan of the 49ers.
Yes, honey. Yes.
I'm not a Niner hater. I just don't like them.
Oh.
That's it. I just don't like them. That's it.
It's okay. You're a Raiders guy.
Wow, throwing shade, huh?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, but you know, my dad, I was born and raised in San Francisco. Okay. My parents immigrated there to San Francisco from Korea. And English is not his first language. But you know what his first language was?
What?
It was football.
Wow.
It was football.
Have you ever been to a Super Bowl before?
Yes. I took my daddy to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. I think it was against the Ravens, right?
The Ravens?
It was Niners.
Niners, I can't remember.
I think it was Baltimore. Yeah. It was Baltimore, yeah. Because I just remember that purple, and I was like, I hate the color purple today. Because we lost so hard. But, you know, my dad had such a great time. It was his first time ever going to a game. Okay. We were walking down the streets in New Orleans. He was, like, flashing people for beads. We had a blast.
Wow.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Wow. One thing about Niners fans, they speak their minds.
They do.
For sure.
Hey, she came out punches.
like Akbar and myself, you have twins. You and your
Yes.
husband have twins. I mean,
How old are your twins?
12. They're
Does
12.
it get better?
Oh, it does.
15?
mine are 15, and I'm going to tell you, it actually gets worse.
Yours are, how old are yours, Jamie?
They're 2 and 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is the fun, this is the
no,
fun
they're,
stage.
they're tyrants.
Are they?
Okay, let's be real.
Are they doing that like secret language with each
They
other?
are. In the morning, you know, listen to the Nanit, and they'll offer each other things like little blankies, and they'll go, da-da-ba-da, and the one will go, no. Da-da-ba-da-da. Like, do you want this? It's so cute, and there's a lot of jabbering.
Here's
It's
the trick
nonstop.
test, though. Have you traveled with them yet?
Yeah, and it will be the last time I ever travel with them.
Yes.
We went from New York to St. Louis, because my husband's family's in St. Louis, for 4 nights. And then from St. Louis to LA, there was 2 delays. We ran out of milk. We ran out of snacks.
Oh, no.
They were sleep deprived. They didn't understand why they had to sit in the seat. It was, I mean, we almost divorced like 4 times on the way.
Yeah.
No, never again.
Flying gets better. It gets better, especially once
When?
they understand that headphones, once they understand that they can listen to something and watch something, flying actually becomes, my son's 4 now, and it's wonderful.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Make it there.
When we used to fly with our twins, I used to get cheap and not buy the extra seats and just say to my wife,
Oh,
like,
no, I can't do that.
we can hold them the whole time.
No.
And my wife also was like holding a crying baby, just leaned over to me and went, I'm divorcing you when we land. You are.
Pay the extra money. Yeah, no.
You are the cheapest. You are the cheapest.
No, we realized it's so much easier, like, schlepping the car seats, putting them down, having them have their own seats, and, like, pre-apologizing. That's my husband's big thing. Like, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. I mean, they're 2. We're, you know.
Let's talk about your movie Junction,
Yes.
because this is a very, it's a very personal project for you, and it stars your husband, Brian Greenberg, and he also wrote and directed the film. Explain what inspired him to make this movie and what it's all about.
Well, first of all, he's an overachiever. He did all of this during COVID, and he shot the film when our kids were 6 months, and I had to hang back for 2 months. Yes, I counted. And, he had a routine surgery, and he was given painkillers, opioids, to relieve the pain, and he was quickly addicted, and he tried to wean himself off, and it was very difficult, and he got sick. And, it was a very common thing, but this film takes place in 2017. It's right after the government really cracked down on these pill mills, as they called it, and they started regulating it because they realized how addictive and dangerous this drug was. So now, all these people, doctors, patients, are put this in predicament. They're highly addicted to this. They have serious pain and serious withdrawals. And now, like, what's the alternative course? There was no alternative course. It was just weaning them off. And, people were put in really bad positions. And so it's a story about 3 main characters, a doctor, a father, and, a pharmaceutical business owner. And it takes place in 24 hours, and it really dives deep into, we hear all the statistics. There are millions of people who died from overdoses. Now it's fentanyl, it snowballs into that. It's a terrible thing. But they're just numbers, but really they're people. And so we wanted to focus on these stories and really dive into, like, how they got into these positions, how difficult it is in their, like, journeys in 24 hours.
Yeah, I would just say I absolutely love the film because it gave the other side to see how it impacts everyone in their different ways.
families.
Yeah, so it's a really powerful movie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jamie Chung, thank you so much for being with us today. Junction is in theaters and available on demand right now. Up next is The Authority on all things Oscars, and he's got a hot new book out. Dave Carter is here.
Our next guest is an award-winning entertainment journalist, a good friend, and the leading expert on the Oscars for the Today Show and Entertainment Weekly. His first book, 50 Oscar Nights, Iconic Stars and Filmmakers on Their Career-Defining Wins, is the ultimate look inside Hollywood's biggest night. Please welcome my friend, Dave Carter.
Thank you so much.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Great to see you guys.
Okay, before we talk about your book, I I hear you have some award-worthy nights on the town with Natalie. Tell us everything.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
No, you don't. Don't keep it clean.
5 years ago, Natalie and I did a Golden Globe after-party segment together for the Today Show, and we got to party hop to all of the big parties. We were dancing with John Voight. Gina Rodriguez was so excited to see you. You guys we had such a blast. It remains a life highlight for me to party with you, Natalie, after the Golden Globe.
She's a rascal.
She's a rascal.
As Sheryl said, she's a rascal.
We have fun.
Yes, we have a lot of fun together. Last week, we were, of course, all talking. I think everybody was talking about the Barbie snubs. You have friends in the Academy. We want to know what happened.
Listen, Margot Robbie, I guarantee came in 6th place. I guarantee it. She was this close. When the voters vote for Best Actress, for instance, they rank their choices number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. In order to get a nomination, you don't have to be on everyone's ballot, but you have to be on enough people's ballots as the number 1 choice or the number 2 choice. I guarantee Margot Robbie was on thousands of ballots, but she was probably people's number 3 or 4 choice, and it just wasn't enough. But she came this close.
Okay. And same thing with Greta Gerwig.
And same thing with Greta Gerwig, without a doubt.
Okay.
See, nobody knows the Oscars like you. So
I'm obsessed.
That's right. You know this stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Who do you have on your Oscar ballot?
Well, I think the 2 movies to really look out for that are going to do very well, Oppenheimer is going to sweep. I think it's going to win 7 or 8 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director. Robert Downey Jr. is going to finally win his first Oscar 30 years after his first nomination. And then I think The Holdovers is going to do very well. I think Paul Giamatti has a great chance, and I love Da'Vine Joy Randolph. She is so fantastic, and that performance that she gave, whenever she appeared on screen in The Holdovers, I just wanted more and more of her and that character, so she's going to win. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. Let's shift gears. This is an amazing book. I cannot believe you actually sat down with 50 incredible people, including Steven Spielberg, Halle Berry. I mean, the list of the people that you were able to get to give you time with in this book, they're larger than life, and they actually gave you some incredible stories that really humanize their Oscar moments. How did this idea come together?
So I'm a host on Turner Classic Movies. This book is made in conjunction with them. And I love books about the Oscars. I have a ton in my library at home. I wanted a book about the Oscars that felt very emotional, felt very personal. So to get people like Julia Roberts and Halle Berry and Nicole Kidman to speak very openly and candidly with me about everything they were going through when they were winning their Oscar. You think it's this 100% positive, lovely moment. Well, they're all human beings just like us. They were going through things in their lives. It wasn't all perfect. So the book is filled with interesting stories, juicy stories, highs and lows. It was so much fun to put together.
So was there a filmmaker or movie star whose stories really surprised you?
People that surprised me. I mean, just the fact that Meryl Streep agreed to be in the book. I was so excited. She told me a great story. Remember, this was back when she won for Sophie's Choice, which was the chapter that we talk about.
Oh my God.
This was way before the days of stylists and all that. She had to go to the basement of Saks to the sale rack to find a dress that fit her because she was 5 months pregnant. The dress had extra fabric in the back, which she then had to turn around so it covered her pregnant belly. And she said if you look closely at the pictures, you could tell that, like, you know, she's wearing the dress backwards.
Oh my goodness.
So she was fascinating. And then you know who else was really great? Jane Fonda. We talked about the first Oscar that she won for Clute in the early 70s, and she was so happy, but she was sick. She had 102 fever, and she also felt really guilty that she had won an Oscar, and her father, Henry Fonda, of course, the legendary actor, didn't have one at that point. 10 years later, he would win for On Golden Pond, but he felt really guilty. She felt really guilty about it.
Oh, interesting. I love, though, how you end each chapter with where they keep their Oscars.
Yeah.
So are there some good stories?
There were some great
stories. What's the best place?
There's 2. Halle Berry told me she keeps her Oscar in her bedroom. Because for her, it's a very personal achievement, so it's her private moment with the Oscar in the morning.
I want to wake up and look at my Oscar every morning, too.
And then Emma Thompson keeps her 2 Oscars in the bathroom.
Yes?
So that when her friends are over and they're like, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom, they see 2 Oscars.
That's good. I like that.
Now, you also dedicate the book to your partner, Terry.
I did.
What was his reaction when he saw that?
He's the best. And Natalie, you know him well.
I know.
I had to keep that a secret from him for 8 months. He was like, oh, let me see the PDF of the book. I was like, I'll show it to you when it's really in book form. So I actually have his video reaction of him seeing the dedication. It says, to Terry, who loves movies as much as I do, because he does, and he's a great support. He was very moved, very touched by it.
Thank you. Okay, Dave's book, 50 Oscar Nights, is available now wherever books are sold. And that's not all. Everyone in today's studio audience is going home with a copy. And we'll be right back.
We all love our pets. Well, a man in China was sleeping soundly when he was woken up by his loving dog, wanted to give him a present. Well, he reached out for it thinking it was a sock. Well, it wasn't. It was a living, dirty, hairy rat. Take a look.
你干嘛呀？袜子又掉走了，把袜子给我。哎，看。
No thanks, like in Ratatouille. But anyway, tomorrow you got a brand new episode of The Talk. Howie Mandel will be here. Sherry Cola will be here. You don't want to miss us. Join us here on The Talk.